Nope, we are not doing that. What's going on, everybody? BrettMan here from Goodwill Hunting, here to bring you back Fright Bites Live, episode 22, the show where you get to ask me anything you want. And I know I said this was supposed to be the Christmas episode, and I began to kind of think that, I'm going to have a off week next week. So I get to pretty much stay in the comforts of my own home next week. So I figure, why not do a live stream on Monday for Fright Bites episode 23, the Christmas episode. So that's what we're going to do. I do have the poll down there in the comment section, just asking you all what time would be the best time for you all to tune in on Monday. And then I'll make a good determination on when to do that particular live stream for Fright Bites Live episode 23 for Monday. So we'll see what that goes like here. And what else do I have on my mind before we get going here? Let's see here. I'm thinking. Oh, yes, that's right. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we are doing our Santa Sleigh Christmas tournament where we're going to take 32 horror movies that both have a original make and a remake. And the originals are going to be on the left side of the bracket, and then the remakes are going to be on the right side of the bracket. We're going to show like who is the best original, the best remake, and let them duke it out in the championship matchup. And then, of course, if you've seen the social media posts, we did post the whole bracket with all of the 64 horror movies. And so, if you want to fill one out and do your final four, the finals, and the championship, if you want to do that to turn it into me, you all will be entered for a potential gift card of your choosing up to $25. So that is all I have. Oh, and of course, the last thing is that I will be doing Chills and Thrills on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for Black Christmas, the original Black Christmas, with me and special guest Braden, Destiny, and Keelan from Kill the Credits, as we are going to be watching the ultimate Christmas classic on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time over at Chills and Thrills. So I think that's all of my kind of like just housekeeping there. So let's say hello to everybody and we'll go from there. See here, we got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? Just reminding people, don't forget to slash that like button, subscribe, hype up the video. Since this is a live stream, you can hype up the live stream after the fact. And of course, share this stream because all of it absolutely helps and it's greatly appreciated. So thank you, Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? We got Chester. What's going on there, Chester? We got La Mantra. What's going on there, La Mantra? Who else? We got Cody Snyder. What's going on there, Cody Snyder? How are you doing? We got the lovely Jamie Hart. What's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? All right, let's see here. Destiny, what's going on there, Destiny? How are you doing? I'm almost done with my lunch. Well, Destiny, I will hurry up. And I'll go ahead and ask the question just in case if you want to leave your answer. Appreciate you for hanging out with us as much time as you have. I ask in the chat, what is the particular food that you can eat both hot and cold? I gave y'all the example, like pizza is an example. I will give my answer here in a little bit. Just want to quickly continue with my hellos here. We got Russell. What's going on there, Russell? How are you doing? Let's see here. We got Courtney Reed. What's going on there, Courtney Reed? How are you doing? We got Melissa. What's going on there, Melissa? Let's see here. We got Gene Whitcomb. What's going on there, Gene? We got Aaron Click. We got Dean Renner. Nice. We're having some nice people up in here. So let's see here. We got Stewie. What's going on there, Stewie? How are you doing? Let's see here. Da, da, da. All right, cool, cool. All right. All right, I think I got it right. Oh, Jeremy, what's going on there, Jeremy? How are you doing? Let's see here. Let me get that question star there. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Oh, I meant my food. I'm off to. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, we gotta get her involved before she has to go back to work. So, so there we go. So, all right. So, since that's the case, I can slow down a little bit. So, let's get to some star comments about that question. What is a particular food you can eat that is both hot and cold? Meaning, like again, pizza for me. I can eat pizza hot and I can eat pizza cold. So I'm kind of curious to see what your all's answers are going to be on that. It's a random thought, but we like random topics on this channel. Let's see here. Chester says, I would eat pasta hot and cold. And Chester, that is very unique. That comes with a very good story of mine. It was a kind of like a vacation trip to Charleston, South Carolina. And I went to this restaurant, okay? And the restaurant I thought was a pasta dish, a hot, steaming pasta dish. And then when I got it, it was absolutely stone cold, and it was absolutely one of the worst pasta dishes that I've ever had. All for the simple fact that it was served cold, and it's intended to be served cold. I don't want to get anything twisted there. It was the intention of the dish is to be served cold. However, that's just a no go with me. So it's kind of funny how you brought that up, Chester, because it reminded me of that story. Ashton says pizza is great, hot or cold. It absolutely is. Pizza hot and cold I can eat. That's what Melissa says. So again, I'm going to challenge you all because pizza is the most common answer. I'm looking for the unique answers here, and I'll give you a little bit of a unique one for me. And this actually kind of works with what happened at work today. My favorite day at work when it comes to December is when a law office brings in Chick-fil-A for us employees. And that's not what I do. I work in somewhere else. But so yes, they bring in Chick-fil-A for our office. And honestly, I could eat the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets hot or cold. To me, they're both absolutely delicious. So let me continue on here to see whatever unique answers I can find. I got scrolled away all the way up to the top here. Okay, perfect. I'm right at my spot. Stewie says hot and cold food is rotisserie chicken. Okay, rotisserie chicken's a good answer. I can eat that cold as well. Jamie, I can eat chicken hot or cold. As long as I can tear apart with my hands, I get primal about my chicken. Hell yeah. Ooh, there we go, Aaron Clegg. There's a way. Cookies, pie, and brownies. Hey, that's really good. Desserts you could do hot or cold. So really good answer there, Aaron. Let's see here. I don't think if there's anything really anything I can eat hot and cold off the top of my head. I don't like cold pizza. And me, I'm kind of getting away with cold pizza, but if I absolutely had to do cold pizza, I could do it. Jeremy saying turkey. Turkey's a good answer. I can eat turkey hot or cold. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Chester. You were meaning that chicken Alfredo hot and pasta salad cold. Okay, what I'm kind of meaning is like if you have to choose between one of those, like for chicken Alfredo, can you eat chicken Alfredo hot and cold? Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Russell says sandwiches. Sandwiches is a really damn good answer right there, my friend. That is a really good answer. Let's see. If it's supposed to be hot, I have to have it hot. I get weird when it comes to my food. Hey, I don't get weird. I just get serious about my food. So if I am having pasta, if I'm expecting it to be hot, I want it hot. The only time I know where a pasta dish is not hot is kind of like what was alluded to earlier with a pasta salad. That I know for a fact is going to be served cold. But anything else when it comes to pasta, it better be liquid hot. Gory Tiger. What's going on there, Gory? How are you doing, my friend? Let's see here. Jamie says hubby loves cold pasta. He's Italian. I prefer my pasta warm. And that's actually like, yes, I didn't know Italians could do their pastas cold like that. So that's actually really good to know and very interesting to know. So awesome insight there, Jamie. But I prefer with you, I want my pasta to be warm. Let's see here. Ooh, Melissa says I can eat meatballs hot or cold. That's a very interesting take there, Melissa. Because hey, if it's a really good seasoned meatball, it has good flavor. I can actually imagine myself eating it cold as well. Hmm. Okay, here I gotta highlight this because this is very interesting right here. Something I never really think about. You know what else freaks me out when food isn't in its original form? Like, have you seen pizza cones? So it looks like ice cream, but it's pizza. Yuck. Okay, Destiny, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about like this particular Italian restaurant where they do like the instead of it being a cone, it's like a bread cone, and then that's where they stuff it with the meatballs, the sauce, the cheese. For me, I gotta have it in my life. I know that's a yuck for you, but for me, that I gotta at least have it once, and it's absolutely in my top five of a food bucket list. So, like, I get what you're saying, absolutely, but for what you were just talking about in this comment right here, it's in my top five of like foods I absolutely want to devour. Oh no, Jamie, not you too. The pizza cone? Nope. Stewie says, did they say hot or cold pot brownies? Because I agree. Hey, if you want a hot brownie that has pot in it or a cold brownie that has pot in it, hey, go for it. That's all I can say. Aaron says ham. Ham is an excellent answer as well. And that actually, here's a rare kind of take on this. I actually preferred cold ham over warm ham. I'm not sure why that is. It's just to me, it's just something about a cold ham that's just really damn good. Aaron Click says roast beef. Okay. Ooh, Jamie, I can eat steak hot or cold. That's very interesting because to me, again, if it has good flavor, I can see myself eating it cold. But when it comes to a steak, I have to have it at its peak when it comes off that grill. Melissa says, "My man can't have his food touching other food. It's funny, as he eats one thing at a time and then goes into the next thing. It's funny, Hey, and there's some people out there that actually do it. I can't. Oh, it's the show called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, where like Billy goes like, "Can't you all see you're all like peas and mashed potatoes? It's okay to touch." That's random, so forgive me on that. Because I really adore. How many of you actually heard that show? Since we're already at the topic, how many of you have seen the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy on Cartoon Network when it was at its peak? So I'm curious of how many of you all know that show. Cody can eat different Chinese foods, hot and cold. Very interesting take there, Cody. See here. Leanna, what's going there, Leanna? How are you doing? Saying, I hope you're having a great day. Stuck at work and just dropping into some streams. Well, Leanna, thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. We appreciate you. And hopefully work will go by super quick today. I have today and tomorrow, and then I get like let's see here. Let me do some math real quick. If I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's see here. Carry over to one. I got about like I got like 10 days off after tomorrow. So like after tomorrow, I am off for my Christmas break for at least 10 straight days. And I am so ready for that off break. So I can catch up on some movies. I can start doing some editing for the Real Horror Awards, as some of that is slowly starting to come in, and get all that more organized. So for when we hit January, I can get a really good head start on the Real Horror Awards. So I don't quite have to stay up quite as late as I used to in the past. But Leanna, again, hopefully work goes super fast for you today. Stewie says low, mean, cold is good. Any chicken dishes have to be hot. And again, it all just depends on chicken and what you do with it. But if it's chicken by itself, I can actually eat it hot or cold. Again, I prefer most of my foods to be hot, but there's some instances where I can do cold food instead. Ashton, don't remind me to never cook for Brett. I don't want to go to Suplex City if I mess up his order. You damn right, Ashton. Melissa, I swear I need to buy him a divided plate. Hey, I used to own one of those. Ooh, Destiny, we made Chipotle bowls for dinner last night. Destiny, hell yes, because last night I had my Mexican rice bowl with my leftover fajita steak, chicken, and the vegetables that go with it. So I kind of put all of it. Oh, and also some beans too. Some of the pinto beans that have Chipotle in them. So I put all of it on top of rice, and then I drizzle it all in some queso. Absolutely delicious. And I have it for dinner again tonight. And then, public service announcement. And I want y'all to listen carefully, especially you Taco Bell fans out there. And I'm just telling you, I'm giving you a secret here. The quesaritos are coming back tomorrow at Taco Bell. So if you love quesaritos, because it's honestly a top 3 item of all time, the quesaritos are coming back tomorrow. So if you're a Taco Bell fanatic, just know they're coming back tomorrow. Enjoy your quesarito. Since I was already got Mexican on my mind, so all right, let's see here. I just fixed soup last night. There we go, Ashton. Hey, nothing wrong with soup, especially this time of year. Ooh, Stewie, I love that question. Love that question. So I got to start. I just want to make sure I'm caught up with the comments because I know I'm close. Ooh, Leanna, good question. I'm going to, actually, Leanna, just in case if you have to go back here, let me go ahead and get your question here. What's your favorite Christmas cookie? Since I kind of already ate all my Christmas cookies already that my mom made for me, I will go ahead and say it's the classic sugar cookie with the green and red kind of like sprinkles on it. I'm just telling you, when it comes to the Christmas season, nothing beats a great sugar cookie. And my mom can make the best sugar cookies you can ever absolutely have. So if you're ever in East Tennessee and you want to come along with the 865, I'll hook you up with some sugar cookies. But yeah, I want to hear the chat. What are your all's favorite Christmas cookies? And Stewie, I'll get your question here. I just want to finish up the chat real quick. Melissa says, I'm making taco pizza tonight. Ooh, shoot, Melissa, that sounds so good. Homemade, and then another one, stuffed crust cheese pizza. So easy and better than a frozen pizza. Absolutely, Melissa. Hmm. Let, let's see what this I want to see what this is real quick. Russell says, what if you're super hungry and you're getting out leftovers to heat them up, and then you just start eating the leftovers cold because you're hungry to wait no matter what it is? Hey, you know what, Russell, it all depends what your leftovers is, but I feel you on that. I really do. So if it's like a ham dinner, I was like, I'll just put my vegetables in the microwave and I'll just take the ham out and I'll just eat the ham cold. So I know exactly what you're thinking right there. Ooh, Aaron, rolls is a good answer. Rolls is a really good answer. Oh, Destiny loves the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Hell yes, like anything with the Boogeyman episode and even that little Boogeyman movie. That is always a great time. Jamie says my son loved Billy and Mandy when he was little, so yes, I've seen Morph in a few episodes. I'm just telling you, they're so good. Just because Billy is just so damn entertaining. Ooh, Leanna, I'm going to be off for 17 days. Damn, 17 days? Leanna, you're like the luckiest person I know right now. Hey, can you pass a couple of those days to me? Be a pal. Be a pal. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. All right, Jamie's hubby is off for the rest of the year starting tomorrow. Hell yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? Brooke, what's going on there, Brooke? Sorry it took so long to get to you, Brooke. Hopefully everything is going well with you. Let's see here. Cody is heading up. I'm picking up in Cali, headed to drop off in Kentucky, then taking a week off, bearing any crazy shit. Well, hopefully it all goes smooth for you, Cody, and just again, safe travels, my friend. Surely I should be at towards the end of the comments. Y'all must just be talking away, and I love it. Aaron Click, I got your question starred. Ooh, I ate a bowl for lunch and I made an avocado, cilantro, and a lime sauce. I'm not the biggest lime person, but I just know I respect food and I know how important lime is when it comes to a Mexican cuisine. So, hey, that sounds absolutely delicious. Nachos with cheese and other fixings, if desired, are tolerable cold, but I prefer them hot. Yeah, with me, yeah, nachos have to be liquid hot in my opinion. All right, let's see here. Melissa likes the Debbie Christmas cakes. Who doesn't love the Christmas cakes? I have hardly not seen anybody hate on the Christmas cakes. Are you daring enough, Chad, to raise your hand if you do not like the Christmas cakes? Be honest here. This is a safe place to be honest. Who here does not like the Christmas cakes? Jamie likes the snickerdoodles. Hell yeah. See here. Oh no, Aaron, you don't like the skin cookies. You behave yourself. You stop that. All right. Let's see here. Ashton, I got that there. So here. Chester says, my favorite Christmas cookies. Of course, it's the classic chocolate chip. I do not blame you on that. I already devoured my chocolate chips that were already made for me. So trust me, love it. All right. I'm just quickly going through these. I really love candy pecans. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, Chester, I see your question about the Christmas dish to eat. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Save that question for Monday as we tackle our Monday Christmas special for Fright Bites Live episode 23. Because I'm also remembering Adrian's question as well. So I got like two questions I need to remember for Monday, and I promise you I'll get to them. Jamie. No. Hold on. I got to take a break because this one hurts. It hurts. Ah. Okay, I had to dry off the tears for a minute because I didn't want y'all to see me cry. But Jamie Hart says that she does not like the Christmas cakes. Jamie, you got to explain it to me, girl. Why don't you like the Christmas cakes? I got to know because, like, once it hits your lips, it's so good. Oh no, Brooke, not you too. What, Ash? Holy crap, guys! What are y'all doing? What? No, Aaron Click doesn't think he had a little Debbie's Christmas cake. No, Aaron, you need to go to Walmart, get you a box of the Christmas cakes, and try them, and you gotta let me know how they are. Matt, what's going on there, Matt? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well. Let's see here. All right, thank you, Chester. Yeah, definitely save that for Monday. Destiny says Christmas cakes are all right. I don't really like those anymore as I've gotten older, except for Hostess cupcakes. Okay, what are Hostess cupcakes? If I'm Am I just dumb and not just like making something so obvious? What are Hostess cupcakes? Because those sound really good. Jamie's just not a fan of super sweet things. So, you know what? That's understandable because the Christmas tree, if you can get the right one, they are definitely sweet. So, I know that feeling. Ooh, fudge rounds are good. Hell yeah. Gotta love all types of cake. Matt, I see what you did there with that last emoji. So, you behave yourself. You behave yourself. Even though that kind of brings me up a good question here in a little bit. All right, let's see here. Oh, the maple donuts are a weakness. Hey, that's a strong weakness, my friend. All right, I'm finally caught up in the chat, so hell yeah. So there we go. So about 2:30, we got about 25 minutes left, so still plenty of time. But I do got to get back to some of the questions I got started because I promised. So Stewie, you've been patient. So speaking of bucket list, what are your 5 food bucket list? Oh, Stewie, you're putting me on the spot here, buddy. There's only really two I can name off topic. I'll have to do more research on my TikTok because TikTok has most of my food bucket list on there. So I need to look at those. But the two I can easily give you right now, which we talked about earlier, which is like the pizza cones with the meatballs, the cheese, and the marinara. I can easily eat that. And the other thing is you can only get this in Chicago at a particular restaurant. They have this thing called the pizza pot pie where they serve it to you, then they'll flip it upside down and it's pizza inside of a pot pie. It's just it's magical to watch them do it every single time. And I absolutely need that in my stomach. And honestly, that pizza pot pie is my number one on the food bucket list. So I'll try to look up the other three for you, Stewie, and try to be better prepared. If you ever ask, or if anybody asks that question again in the future. All right, so Leanna, we got that one. So let's see here. Without getting too spoilerish, did you notice the Easter eggs and callbacks in the new Silent Night, Deadly Night? Aaron, I definitely noticed the big two that you're probably trying to kind of like reference there. I saw the big two. If there are like any other ones, I'll need a rewatch in order to see it because my theater was a little bit too talkative, a little bit, but we were just having fun. So I forgave it that time. But when I do watch it on my own, I'll try to pay more attention for some of the other Easter eggs. But I definitely noticed the two big Easter eggs in that movie. And they were phenomenal. See here. And Ashton says, did anyone watch the volume 2 trailer for Stranger Things? Ashton, I did, and I'm nervous about two particular characters. I'm very nervous when it comes to two particular characters, but without trying to spoil anything, which I don't want to do that because I know some people have not seen Stranger Things the first part of it yet. I'm not going to give my thoughts on the two people I'm talking about, but I am extremely nervous. All right, let me see if I can scroll all the way. Yeah, Ashton, you damn right you broke me. Let's see here. I want to get that question started. All right, let me see if I can get back to where I reached. Okay, I'm back where I am. So let me see here. Dean says, I think the Hostess cupcakes are the chocolate cupcakes with the chocolate icing on top with the swirl of vanilla icing down the middle of the top. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I know what you're talking about now. Oh my God, why can I not think of it? Because I know exactly what's being talked about now. I just can't remember the particular name. Oh my God, that's going to kill me for the rest of the stream. Damn it, that's going to kill me. Melissa's mad that they don't make the Little Debbie English walnut brownies anymore. They were so good. The cosmic brownies suck. Yeah, the cosmic brownies can go to hell. It can go to hell and die because I hate that brownie. But I'm just telling you, nothing also beats just original oatmeal cream pie. Those are absolutely to die for. Hostess and Little Debbie's are good stuff, but I was born and raised on Tasty Cake. Okay, see now, Dean, you're gonna have to educate me on this. What is a Tasty Cake? Never heard of that one before. Yes, Melissa, I am on TikTok. So let's see here. I wish I could just know my TikTok handle on the top of my list. Ashton has my TikTok. So Ashton, if you can do me a favor and just look up what my TikTok like kind of like what my screen name is for TikTok. So if that Melissa can go find it and go follow along. And Melissa, we're also on Good Real Hunting has a official TikTok as well. So if you want to follow both of those accounts. Jamie's too picky, so she does not have a food bucket list. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Destiny says there's this Italian restaurant in Long Beach, California that has the best looking Caesar salad. Hey, there you go. So hopefully the next time you're in California, here maybe I would say about hopefully September, October, go get you that Caesar salad. Absolutely. Or if you get to go sooner than that, definitely, hopefully, you go get that salad. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Aaron, I'm just telling you, we're definitely on the same page. I definitely know which ones you know. See here. Ashton, again, I'm not going to say anything on Stranger Things, so what my prediction is on that. They're called Hostess Cupcakes. Okay. I'm just telling you, there's a particular word to them. Unless if I'm just old and just forgetful now, like God, I'm just telling you that's going to kill me. I'm going to have to look it up after this stream. And of course if it says Hostess Cupcakes, then you could just call me a dumbass. I'll let y'all say that. No, Ashton. It used to be Bert's Corner, but it's not anymore. But I saw an alert where you're looking and checking on that for Melissa, and I appreciate you for doing that. Jamie, this show makes me hungry. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it makes me hungry too, and I've already had the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets for lunch that was provided for us, so I'm kind of already full personally myself. But tomorrow, I'm just telling you, tomorrow is going to be one of the absolute greatest Taco Bell meals that I will ever have in my life. And yes, I'm closing my eyes because I'm just visualizing it right now. Quesarito, the steak poblano quesadilla roll up, a beefy 5 liter burrito with a large Baja Blast. I'm just telling you, it'll be the greatest Taco Bell meal in the history of Taco Bell meals, and I'm just visualizing it. That's why I got my eyes closed. I'm not trying to be weird, but I'm just telling you, it's going down with the quesarito tomorrow. It is going down. All right, Ashton, thank you so much. Let's see here. There you go, Melissa. If you can see that, hopefully you're able to click on it as well. I'm on my phone, so I don't see like the blue link thing. So, but I trust Ashton as one of my fellow Richmond. See if that link works. I don't post on there as much as I used to because I do most of my postings on the Good Real Hunting account on TikTok. But hey, if I get a little bored, I might go back to posting like my dinners and all that on TikTok because I know those get usually a good amount of views. Ben, what's going on there? Ben, how are you doing, buddy? Says you'll make a run for the bathroom. And you know what, Ben? I'm telling you right now, it will absolutely be worth it. Taco Bell needs to bring back caramel apple empanadas permanently. Those things are delicious. And Aaron, from my understanding, I think they are talking about bringing those back permanently. I think that's what they're talking about because they are testing well in the testing markets. So hopefully for you, my friend, that they do bring back the empanadas for you. Taco Bell is testing a new item called a crunchadilla in my city. Well, Ben, don't hold us out on that. Have you tried the crunchadilla? And if you have, what do you think about it? Like, because you can't hold that kind of information from us. We gotta know about the crunchadilla. All right, perfect, Melissa. I'm glad you got it. There we go. Let's see here. Chester with a question. Gingerbread man as a treat or cookies as a treat, homemade style? Um, hmm. See, here's the first off. The thing is, I'm not the biggest gingerbread cookie person anymore. I used to be when I was little, but for now, I don't like the texture of them for some reason or the flavor. So I'm not the biggest the gingerbread man anymore. But if you're considering it as a treat or a cookie, I guess I would say I would think it is a cookie. That's like where I'm leaning to. If that's kind of like the basis of your question, I'm leaning towards a cookie. All right, let's see here. Sorry, my car can't decide whether to be hot or cold right now. So, quesadillas was my go-to before they took it away. Mine too. The grilled cheese burrito rocks. Yeah. Um, Me with the grilled cheese burrito, I like it if they do a good job with it. But most of the time when I get it, they don't necessarily do the best job with it. So that's kind of why I quit ordering it. But hey, I got the quesarito back. So I always do a steak quesarito with no sour cream. And I'm just telling you, it is a top three Taco Bell item of all time. All right, I'm going to ask now. Let's do this. Come on, let's do this. T- Give me your top three Taco Bell items. And I'll go first. In third place, it's the recently new item called the steak and poblano quesadilla roll up. And I'm not the biggest fan of like the ranch sauce and all that, but whatever kind of ranch sauce they put in those steak poblano quesadilla roll ups, perfection, and it's absolutely delicious. So I would put that in third place. Second place is the steak quesarito because why not? Because it's like the greatest Taco Bell creation they've ever made. And then first place, I'm not sure if many of you have heard about this, but this is like back in the 2000s where they've had it on the menu for a long, long time. But now for some reason they took it off of the menu and they bring it back once in a while. And it's just sad that they bring it back once in a while. So my number one is the classic, the legendary beefy crunch burrito with like the fiery Frito chips in it. Oh my god, it is so damn good. And with my newfound love of the Diablo sauce, I would put that Diablo sauce on every single one of those Taco Bell items. So that is my top three of Taco Bell items right there. It is the steak and poblano quesadilla roll up, the quesarito, steak quesarito to be in more detail, and then of course number one, the beefy crunch burrito. So I need to see your all's comments right now. What are your top three items? Ben says the classic chicken crunchadilla takes a crispy tortilla shell and stuffs it with creamy jalapeno sauce. Already a win right there. grilled marinated all white meat chicken, reduced fat sour cream. I can do without sour cream. And the trio of mozzarella, pepper jack. Yes. Pepper jack and cheddar cheeses, and then folds it all together in a warm grilled flour tortilla for. Sorry, I gotta clean my glasses real quick. Hold on, clean the glasses. Sorry, I had to make sure I read that right. All of that delicious goodness for $2. Are you serious, Ben? Dude, if that passes the test markets, I'm getting me like a sack full of those. Like, holy crap. All of that delicious goodness for $2? Dude. Dude. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa, that you froze in the car. I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. Brother Fluff. What's going on there, Brother Fluff? How are you doing, buddy? Whatever three things that don't make me shit. Well, the first thing is there's this thing called the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That won't make you do that. Um, and honestly, that's all I can think about. So just whatever drinks that you want at Taco Bell, I'm sure they will not make you go to the bathroom at all. Chester, here we go, buddy. Grilled cheese burrito with chicken. The Doritos Locos Tacos. Hey, that's a good choice. And nacho fries with cheese are my top three. Dude, that is a killer top three. Very impressed, my friend. Did you ever see the Conan segment where he visited the Taco Bell headquarters and talked to the nude food testers? Someone gets paid to try Taco Bell items. Ben, I need that job. So if you, for some reason, ever know of a secret opening to be a Taco Bell food taster, I want that job. I don't care if it's like a 20K job and I'm losing a lot out on a lot of money. I don't care. 20K and Taco Bell, I need that in my life. I need to find where to buy Dubai chocolate because I had a Dubai brownie a couple of months ago at the Cookie Crumble, and it was so good. Melissa, I saw where they were doing a Dubai kind of like special over there at the Cookie Crumble. I'm not the biggest fan of pistachios at all, and I know pistachios is like the main thing in a Dubai chocolate. So for me personally, it's a no for me. But for you, I would definitely check like your local. If you have a loco chocolate, loco. Say, I'm thinking of Taco Bell already. The loco tacos. But no, if you check your local chocolate shop, I would safely assume they will have something Dubai chocolate. Like there's a store in Knoxville for me that has a chocolate store that has those Dubai chocolates in them. So if I ever for some reason need to get them from anybody else, I know exactly where to go. But hopefully for you, you're able to find them. All right. Let's see here. I am all caught up in the chat, so I'm still looking for some more top three Taco Bell items. If you want to throw those Taco Bell items in my way. I know if Heather were here, she would go with the Mexican pizza because Mexican pizza for her is one of her all time favorite things. Have you ever had a Oh, okay. Sorry, kind of confused me there for a minute, but I know what you're talking about now. Have you ever had a lava cake from Domino's Pizza? Yes, a long time ago, Melissa, and I just think they're okay. If you're going to get a lava cake, like a proper lava cake, and me and my brother have a debate on this all the time. If you want a great lava cake, a molten lava cake, you go to Chili's because those are my favorite lava cakes to have. Even though my mom made me a homemade one last month, it was legit one of the best desserts I've ever had in my entire life. Chester says the one sauce packet at Taco Bell is hot as hell, the Diablo sauce. Yes, and Chester, I found my love recently for the Diablo sauce. I used to just to be a fire sauce person at Taco Bell, but now I have upgraded to the Diablo sauce. So that is my favorite sauce to use for all of my Taco Bell items. Russell's got to head back to work. Have a great day, everybody. Well, Russell, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We only got about 7 minutes left for us, so good time to head out right there. But Russell, hopefully you have a great day, and hopefully to see you Monday from when we do our Christmas special for Fright Bites Live. Denise, long time no see. How are you doing, Denise? Hopefully all is going well with you. For Denise Wheat, hope you're having a great day. Denise, I am having a great day so far. I will have a better day tomorrow for when it's my last day of work before I'm off for 10 days. And I know we've already talked about it. I know y'all are sick of me of talking about it, but the quesadillas come back at Taco Bell. So I'm having Taco Bell for dinner tomorrow and getting me a hell of a lot of the quesadillas. Oh, well, Denise, we miss seeing you. So it's always great seeing you in the chat, and I appreciate your YouTube membership. And I also want to appreciate everybody else's YouTube memberships and the Patreons as well. We are working on a little secret project to give you all something for your benefits that we hopefully you all will enjoy. Let's see here. Take a shot every time Brett mentions Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Well, no, Ashton, you already screwed yourself. So there you go. Sent you a one-way trip to the hospital with alcohol poisoning. See here. Chester says, I like breadsticks, but the garlic bread bites from Domino's in the best pizza place. Oh, dude, I've had those garlic bread bites recently because they gave me a free 16 count, and I annihilated all 16 of them because they were absolutely delicious. Of course, you gotta have the marinara sauce be hot, and that's what kind of pisses me off with some of the pizza places now. Some of them give you the hot marinara and the others give you the cold marinara. And going back to our hot and cold topic, cannot do cold marinara ever. Unless if it's again, it's the cold pizza where there's not as much. But if you give me a cup of cold marinara, I'm going to get pissed off every single time. Ashton, you're paying the bills. Hey, that's what insurance is called for, buddy. Have you ever have Raising Cane's? Yes, Melissa, I had Raising Cane's only once, and honestly, I was so looking forward to it because I am a what we call a chicken tender connoisseur, along with me being a French fry connoisseur. So it's like two birds with one stone. Um, Unfortunately, the only great thing I liked over there was their sauce, like their cake. It's not called the Cajun sauce, but it's like their kind of like their special sauce you dip the chicken and the fries in. That was delicious. But the chicken tenders were just mediocre at best, and the French fries, as they're the crinkle cut, which I appreciate that. But they're like the small crinkle cuts, and I hate the small crinkle cuts because you need the big ones. The big crinkle cuts are exactly where it's at. So with me, with Raising Cane's, disappointed me. I will try to go back to them and try them again eventually, but just for a first time impression, I wasn't honestly really that much impressed. Oh yeah, I know Dean Wright. Like, I hate when they send the cold marinara. Blasphemy. Dean, I absolutely agree with you on that. I think it's criminal to serve cold marinara when it comes to a breadstick, the nuts, or cheese bread. It's a crime to serve cold marinara. All right. I am not seeing anything else in the chat, and it's about 2 minutes before I have to go back to work. So again, I'm going to close out saying that Monday, and I'm not sure about the time yet, and I'm about to check the poll and everything. So stay tuned to the socials for the announcement on that. But Fright Bites will be live on Monday for the Christmas edition episode. We're pretty much tackling all things Christmas. And since I'm off that day, I know I usually go about an hour, but you know what? I might go an hour and a half. Just depends on what the activity is in the chat. So I'll go between an hour and a half on Monday, and then let's see here. So tomorrow night is the Good Real Life episode 6. Is that many? It's that many. So episode 6, where we'll be doing the Santa Sleigh tournament. We're taking 32 originals and 32 remakes, which again, it's 32 horror movies that both have a remake and an original. The originals on the left and the remakes on the right. And then we're going to determine which is the best original, remake, and what's just the best overall movie ever. So that is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And then on Chills and Thrills, it will be Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time with Black Christmas with me and special guests Braden, Destiny, and Keelan from Kill the Credits. And it's going to be a phenomenal time. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and head out here. You all have been as awesome as ever. So hope I will see you all tomorrow night. Hopefully Sunday on Chills and Thrills, and see you all Monday for Fright Bites episode 23, the Christmas edition to that show. So have a great Wednesday and see you all later. Peace out, everybody.